James Riddle Hoffa was born in 1913 to a poor coal miner who disappeared when the boy was 7. His mother warned him, "Never let them see you bleed." He never forgot. By age 17, Detroit's freight yards became his classroom. Workers whispered about the skinny kid who organized his first strike in 1932, standing on a crate, shouting over roaring engines until 60 men threw down their hooks. The bosses sent enforcers with lead pipes. Young Jimmy took the beating, then returned at dawn with tire irons and twice as many men. The Teamsters Union noticed. By 1957, Hoffa commanded 1.5 million drivers. He invented leapfrog strikes, crushing one company to terrify 20 others. The White House called him a tyrant. Truckers called him the little guy because he never stopped fighting for their overtime pay. But power has shadows. The FBI found $20 million missing from pension funds. Robert Kennedy pursued Hoffa like Ahab chasing Moby Dick, wiretapping his mistresses, auditing his friends. In 1967, the law finally caught him. 4 years later, Nixon freed Hoffa on one condition: never lead the Union again. The mob smiled. The government relaxed. Everyone should have remembered his mother's warning. The clock on the Marcus Red Fox wall ticked past 2:15 p.m. Jimmy Hoffa checked his Rolex for the 6th time in 10 minutes. The vinyl seats of his Pontiac Grandville burned through his suit pants. He'd been waiting in the blistering July heat for over an hour. Anthony Giacalone had promised to broker peace with the New Jersey faction. The meeting was set for 1 p.m. sharp. Now, Hoffa's shirt clung to his back with sweat. He slammed the car door and marched to the payphone near the restaurant entrance. Coins clinked as he dialed his wife one last time. "If those Guinea bastards don't show in 5 minutes, I'm done." At 2:30 p.m., a maroon Mercury Marquis with tinted windows pulled alongside Hoffa's car. 2 figures emerged. The restaurant's busboy later told police he saw Hoffa shake hands with the men. The bartender insisted Hoffa hesitated before getting in. The parking lot attendant remembered nothing unusual. Just another business lunch in Bloomfield Township. By 3 p.m., Hoffa's Pontiac sat alone in the lot. The keys dangled from the ignition. The leather seats smelled faintly of bleach. That evening, 300 miles away, a garbage truck driver in New Jersey would report hearing screams coming from his compactor. In Detroit, a Teamsters accountant burned a stack of documents in his backyard grill. At midnight, Anthony Provenzano placed a call from a New York payphone. "The old man retired," he told the voice on the other end. Somewhere in the darkness, Jimmy Hoffa's gold Rolex stopped ticking forever. The FBI files opened with a single blank page. Hoover's men had been watching Hoffa for decades. Wiretaps, surveillance photos, informants in every Union local. Yet, on July 30th, 1975, America's most monitored man disappeared without a trace. Agents found the first clue in a New Jersey landfill. A pair of size 9 Florsheim shoes, Hoffa's brand, buried under 6 feet of compacted trash. No blood, no fingerprints, just the faint smell of chlorine. In Detroit, a waitress came forward. She remembered 3 men arguing near the restaurant dumpsters around 2:45 p.m. The little guy looked sick, she told investigators, like he'd eaten bad fish. The sketch artist drew faces she didn't recognize. The mob stayed silent. Tony Jack's alibi held. Golfing at Bloomfield Hills Country Club. Frank Sheeran claimed he was watching baseball in Philly. But in 2003, a deathbed confession would crack the case open like a rotten egg. By then, the landfill had become a shopping mall. The Mercury Marquis had been crushed into a cube of scrap metal, and Jimmy Hoffa, he was everywhere and nowhere. A name whispered in union halls, a cautionary tale told over late-night drinks, a ghost in the machine of American labor. In 2012, FBI agents tore up a Michigan horse farm based on a tip from a dying hitman. Ground-penetrating radar showed anomalies beneath the barn, the right size, the right depth. Reporters camped for days as backhoes clawed at the dirt. They found animal bones, a rusted shovel, no Hoffa. The case files tell their own story. Page 137, a forensic report on a blood-stained rug from a Detroit mob house. The type matched Hoffa's, but the sample degraded before DNA testing existed. Page 209. An interview with a retired cop who swore he saw a body wrapped in carpet being loaded onto a garbage truck. Page 412, blank. Today, the Matcha's Red Fox is a Chinese restaurant. The payphone where Hoffa made his last call was ripped out in 1998. Every few years, someone digs up a backyard or drains a lake. The cameras come. The cops shrug. Maybe the answer lies in the Teamsters' pension ledgers from 1975. Maybe it's buried with old Tony Jack in his marble mausoleum. Or maybe, just maybe, Jimmy Hoffa got the last laugh, disappearing so completely that not even the rats could find him. The perfect crime leaves no body, only stories, and Jimmy left plenty of those.